Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 14 of our SmackDown vs. Raw General Manager Mode 2006. I'm your host, Kane Drago, not to be confused with Triple H's Fave Shovel, my old name, which I again called myself at the start of an episode for Unforgiven, which I learned as I watched it back to remind myself what the storylines and stuff were so I could do notes before I turned the computer on. So, I pre-booked this show just because I had written down what I wanted to do with it. I'm going to try this because I don't have Trish in a match. I don't know, since Lita and Tori are in a rivalry, if them being on the same team will ruin their rivalry. If it ruins it, too bad, because I have a plan. I want to try and build the women's popularity. Unfortunately, Chavo is my lowest popularity guy right now, so he's going to have to take the beat down because I didn't want to change my roster. So, we booked the card. Let's go. I just hope Chavo does not win this match. Good. The women get a win, especially Lita and Lita, but even Tori, and to some degree Stacy too, need a boost. None of them are over 70, and I want to build them up. Shelton Benjamin gets the win with Booker T in his corner, because I didn't have anything for Booker to do this show, over Christian, with Trish in her corner for the same reason, or in her corner and his corner. Plus, I've managed them before as kind of an implied storyline. So yeah, it's basically switching the tag team rivalries around because they both are gone kaput now. Charlie Haas beats world's greatest tag team, both getting the win. Eddie Guerrero beats John Cena to properly start their rivalry because I didn't know a parking lot brawl at Unforgiven didn't count. Kurt Angle defeats The Rock with Benoit in his corner and The Rock and Randy Orton in The Rock's corner to keep Benoit and Orton going and start Angle and The Rock. And Kane, who asked for a title shot and is the lowest popularity guy in the match at 74 going into it, wins the Fatal 4-Way for the Intercontinental Championship. Talk about taking advantage of your request. SmackDown beat us by 90,000. That's not great. Let's see how things actually went. No, it's not time to interfere with the other show. It's never time to interfere with the other show. So we have a new Intercontinental Champion, which kind of works because really Hogan shouldn't really be in the Intercontinental title picture with like 90 popularity. That one started now. That one's still good for another week at least. That one's going well. That one just started, so did that one. That did keep that going. Perfect. So I can book them in handicap matches. Excuse me. And continue their rivalry that way. Now, how long it'll last if I'm booking it that way, I don't know. But it'll still boost the popularity of the handicap matches. And that one stayed put. I don't want to put them against Trish and do, even though it makes the most booking sense, because it's obviously all women involved. Because Trish is already 70 plus, and I want to try to get them all into the 70s to see if actually women will go any higher than 3-star matches when their popularity's high enough. Cena and Eddie, and of course Hogan. And we just check the champions. Let's take a look at the roster. Wow, a lot of people are content. Okay, he's mad about losing every week. So, is Booker T mad about losing every week? No. So you know what I'll do, since Booker's my second lowest guy that's not in a rivalry, and actually he just even got a little bump for a win anyway, I'll put Chavo and the two lower women, which is perfect because they're the two in a rivalry with each other, in the handicap match against Booker. Hopefully get him his win. They still lost, which I don't know what to tell you guys. Like, win. Cena wants title shot, no problem. Rock's mad about losing. Michaels is mad about losing. Trish is mad about losing, even though she wasn't even technically in the other match, but it counts. I'm going to do Christian for sure. I'm going to leave Booker this week because I'm not sure if I'm going to keep using him right now or trade him or what I'm going to do. I haven't figured that out yet. Because he just rivalried with Chavo, so now even though I gave it a couple weeks to split off, I have a weird feeling they'll make it they'll make the feud rivalry not go as well. Um, so we'll see how that goes. For now, though, what we're going to do is we're going to book match 1. And the good thing about doing this is, like I said, now that I've confirmed that them, even if they're on the same team, it keeps the rivalry going. I can still put them in that match, put Chavo in instead, and then book a women's title match for the other two. Well, they're not. Neither of them are the women's champion, but you get the idea. Main event. So Cena wanted a title shot, and he's feuding with Eddie. So here's what we're going to do. Fatal 4-way match. Eddie Guerrero, John Cena, Chris Benoit, Randy Orton for the World Heavyweight title. Match 5, tag team match. Shawn Michaels and Kurt Angle versus Hogan and The Rock. No, The Rock. Excuse me. Promo 2, we'll just do some advertising. We'll just do a straight singles match for this one, just to try to not wear everybody out too much. It's going to be Kane versus Mankind for the Intercontinental title. Match 3. An elimination tag team match. Haas and Benjamin. Haas is up to 65. He's rolling. Edge is the only one not booked, correct? Perfect, I did my math right. Against Edge and Christian for the tag team titles. And then that's already booked, and then I'll just do another advertising promo because all my rivalries are intact. Please lose, Booker. Thank you. So Chavo gets the win he needs. Lita and Tori both get another win. Trish gets the win she needs, which Stacy's already the highest woman other than her, so she can afford to take one loss. Haas and Benjamin retain the tag team titles. I don't know what to tell these guys. Like, win. Kane beats Mankind. Hogan and The Rock get a win. I probably should have put Michaels and The Rock together, actually, because Michaels was whining about losing too. And John Cena is the one who asked for the title shot, and just like Kane, takes advantage and is the new WWE champion. SmackDown wins again. 150,000. That's not ideal. That is not ideal at all. Look, I don't know what to tell you. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Lita's up to a 51. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put Lita, Tori, and Shawn Michaels in a handicap match. I'm going to have to do rivalry and play some matches this week. And what I'll do is I'll do Michaels. Yeah, I'll do Michaels, Lita, and Tori against Chavo. And then I'll do Edge, Christian, and Mankind against Haas and Benjamin. Keep both of those rivalries going, but still give them the man advantage, and hope to God that's enough. Kane and Mankind's done. So maybe, since Kane's the Intercontinental Champion, maybe Mankind might get traded. Because I initially drafted people because of who I liked. But at an 88 popularity, I could get somebody new. Not Triple H. I could get Rey Mysterio, because as long as my guy has 1 point more popularity, they will always accept the trade. I could also get Bulldog or Undertaker or Batista. I could probably get them to give me 2 of their lower guys. Oh, they took Orlando Jordan and Daivari from free agency. I checked that while I was off camera to see who was free agents, so they brought them in. So I could go 1 for 1 and get Mysterio. Or Undertaker or Bulldog or Batista. Or I could try giving them Mankind for 2 medium people. But I don't have enough roster slots anyway without releasing somebody, so... Let's go Undertaker. I said at some point I would do a trade, at least 1 trade. And you know what? Maybe I will do another trade. I could throw Booker T in there since I'm not doing anything with him. I maybe grab Jericho. Wow, they beat Jericho down quite a bit too. Or Big Show. I love how they always do like hardcore matches and they have no fatigue. That's some bullshit. I could try to get Ric Flair, but they probably wouldn't do that because it's not an even enough trade for them. Yeah, let's do Undertaker and Jericho for Mankind and Booker T. Actually, hold on, because since I'm doing Undertaker, who's 3 points lower than Mankind, they do it by math, so I might be able to get... Could probably get Hassan instead if I wanted to. Maybe even Big Show. Yeah, let's do Jericho. Trade accepted. Now, let's check their contracts, because I forgot to do that before I proposed the trade. Jericho has 15 or 16 weeks. And Undertaker has about the same, actually a little about the same as Mankind did. So, yeah, that's actually a good trade for me. Because my 50s guy, I don't have to worry about. Because he has a longer contract. And my 80s guy is about the same. So I actually don't need to do any contracts this week. Which is good because I'm trying to save some money up. But these 3 are still whining. So what I'll probably do... Maybe I'll put Michaels, Edge, and Christian in a handicap match against Haas and Benjamin. You know what I could do, actually? Yeah, I know what we're going to do. We're going to do another 1-on-3 handicap. And this time, Trish will just have to risk taking the loss. And we'll go Stacy, Lita, and Tori. Keep all those rivalries going. And in match 2, we'll do a tag on trio handicap match. Shelton Benjamin and Charlie Haas against Shawn Michaels, Edge, and Christian. Michaels will give it a popularity boost because Christian's dropped. They all want to win. 3-on-2 should be enough to get them a win. And then I only have to do one rivalry in place of a match. Because the women are all in the same match. Which means in our main event, we're going to have a triple threat match. Hollywood Hogan versus John Cena versus, who is he feuding with? Eddie Guerrero for the WWE title. In our co-main event, we're going to have a singles with manager match. The Undertaker versus Kane, because they are high popularity and I don't need them for tag teams because they have other things to do. He's going to have Angle in his corner. And The Rock in his corner. No. We'll do this match after. No, yeah, never mind, because there's no title on the line in the Angle or in the other rivalry now. So Kane with The Rock and Kurt Angle for the Intercontinental title in his debut. Do an advertising promo to make sure we get some extra money. And we are going to do another singles match. Randy Orton versus Chris Benoit. And we're actually going to change this match to a singles. Chris Jericho versus Chris Benoit. Or for Chris Benoit versus Chavo Guerrero. I put it there because they're lower popularity. Excuse me. Now we'll do the and then we'll put the handicap match because these guys are actually decent popularity up here. Alright, let's do that. Simulate. Good. The women that needed the wins got one. Chris Jericho wins in his debut against Chavo Guerrero. Haas and Benjamin win again. I'm about ready to... I might have to trade Shawn Michaels. And probably Edge and Christian, too. Just to get rid of the unsatisfieds. Because they just refuse to win. I don't know what to do. Especially for Edge and Christian. Michaels, at least, is in a singles rivalry. But Benoit beats Orton. Undertaker is the new Intercontinental Champion. And John Cena retains the WWE Championship. They're going to kill us because I just remembered they have a pay-per-view. 450,000. Whew. Not good. New rivalry. Orton and Benoit's going good. Well, for now, what we're going to do, since I forgot to do this. Oh, it shows my last pay-per-view. It doesn't show theirs. I keep forgetting to do this. 1.5, 2, 3, 3.5, 4, 3.5, 2.5, 1.5, which is unfortunate. 3, 3.5, 3.5, 4. We're down by a bit, but we hopefully will win Survivor Series. We're back over 3 mil. I'm going to do 1 or 2 contracts because I have a bunch of 5-weekers. And then I'll do a couple more next week when they hit 4, etc. So popularity, 97, 96, 93, 88, 85, 85, 84, 81, 80, 77, 77. Benjamin has flown up the card. Haas flown up the card. All right. So we're going to call the episode there because it's long enough. And I will figure out my plan for next show. I'll pre-book that one so we can fit at least 2 in again. And for now, I'm your host, Kane Drago. Peace out.